I guess a co-owner. Yes, we're partners in owning Advocates for Success. We've owned it since 2017. So, and prior to that, I worked for an agency, a local agency, and I'm also an independent provider of services. So I do, in the business, you would know it as shared living. So I have a few individuals who live with me also.
I am also a co-owner of Advocates for Success. Nancy already kind of said we opened in 2017. I met Nancy years before that when we both worked for the County Board of DD.
So Kim and I both are really passionate about supporting individuals with disabilities to live their life to the complete fullest. So that's why we created Advocates for Success. And so what we do is we support them in what it is that they want to happen in their lives. So we do employment skills, we do life skills, we do cooking, independent living skills, we do budgeting. We also do some really cool things. We do some arts, some music things, and we'll talk about those, yeah. And we do some home and garden things. We teach a lot of our leaders that literally, come in every day to support them, help them learn how to go into the community and how to roll out in a way, I should say, that they feel good about being there, and the people that they're beside feels good about them being there.
Along with all those things that Nancy already mentioned, we do lots of really fun activities in our community. We have Fun Friday every Friday where our entire group gets together and they kind of pick what's going to happen. We go to the movies, we go shopping, we've gone to the zoo, we do community events, we do parties here, karaoke, dances. So we really try to also give opportunities for our folks to build friendships and relationships. We have a wide age group. The youngest individual that we serve, I think, is 15. And the oldest is probably 63, 64.
I was kind of in search of, I really wanted to implement a music program in our programming, because I really feel like it helps build confidence, and it helps when you learn a skill and you kind of tackle that and understand it. It makes you feel really good about it. And I thought music, it just creates freedom, but it can be very structured, and so it can do all of those things for you. So when I started to kind of really talk about that to some of my people that are leading in the program, one of the individuals had done the drumming at the Claymont School, and I seen a picture of you in the newspaper, started asking around. She's like, hey, I know him, call him up. And so that's what I did. I called you up, and you invited Kim and I down to take part of one of your classes down there. So yeah, it was so cool. It really did. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, what I thought it should do, and that is, it just created an environment. It taught them a skill, and it built their self-confidence. It was perfect. Yeah, I think it's probably as important as any other thing that they would be learning. I think that, again, I feel like, and I think even when I was in school, I may have missed the boat there, because I didn't see it like I do now. But I see even, I see band, the band directors, and I see people playing instruments, and I think how cool that is. But for the drumming and the particular people that we serve, it's just perfect, and it should be in the schools. It should be. It's absolutely a skill that should be learned. For us, I think for us and for the individuals, again, that we serve, perfection is not needed. It is, so that's what's really, good. When they feel good, and the better they get at it. You see, our class is growing and growing and growing. We could pack it. We could probably put another 10 in it, in another year we'll be, so there's an attraction to it, and it's because they can do it and they love doing it.
They feel good about themselves. It builds their confidence. They express themselves, and they're having just the most fun.
A great time. You could come in, you could teach us a few, maybe, I think we even talked maybe a quarter, 3 months maybe.
Yeah.
And then you would back out and then we would implement the programming into our programming. So, however, what has happened is those first 3 months, I think there was such an attraction, and the people just really enjoyed it, and the events that we are having at the end of those 3 months, they love that, and so I think that's how we continue to do what we're doing. So, but we also are implementing into our programming. So if you look at any information about Advocates for Success, you're going to see it as a major part of what we do, because we feel like it channels, positive energy. And we feel like positive energy just really leads people to the place that they should be in life. So, it's kind of a connector. It's great for us to be able to do it as an event and a quarterly thing, but it's great for us to be able to do it, in our programming.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I mean, in addition to their class with you, we drum twice a week.
Yeah.
Twice a week.
Sure do.
So we have 2 leaders
Yep.
here that have kind of taken that on.
Yeah.
Coming from your class. And they drum twice a week, and they look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They do. And they
your
utilize
session
the music.
ends,
Yeah.
and then like within the same week, when's drumming start again? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's so important for them, and it's just a scheduled event that happens twice a week for everyone that attends.
Absolutely.
So, and it is a choice for them. So if someone doesn't want to participate, they do have the option to not. But we don't have that. I mean,
Yeah.
we have
Everybody wants to
40
participate.
people in this building, and every person wants to be a part of it. Yeah. I mean, success would be the individual having the life that they want, whatever
Right.
that might be. So if it's employment, it could look like their own apartment, getting their driver's license, marriage, whatever that might be for them. Them getting that is success for us.
Right. Success is just them getting what they want. Exactly. It's just, and it could be that they leave and they, get employment, like you said,
Yeah.
or they move into their own homes, or they may not. They may, the success to some of them is being able to be in the community and really have friends and have relationships, and to not necessarily do they want to work. They're not, that their success is not employment for some of them. Some of them it is, but some of them it is not. They just really want to have life. They want to have it just like we want to have it. So they have the same desires and they have the same wants. They have the same things that, the needs are the same. They just, we just support that. We support them in learning how to do that.